Do you believe in immortals hidden among humans? This precious photograph from 1864 captures a woman with a heroic bearing. 156 years later, a mercenary squad appeared in East Africa, and the female squad leader bore a striking resemblance to the woman in that old photograph. Perhaps it was just a coincidence, but strangely, in the year 2020, she and her team members were all carrying cold weapons: a Crusader knight's sword from 1,000 years ago, an Arabian scimitar, and the squad leader's weapon was a double-bladed axe that was thousands of years old. They skillfully infiltrated the enemy base, swiftly and silently killing the guards blocking their path with their cold weapons. Then, they reached the deepest part of the base. There should have been hostages here, but it was just an empty room. Suddenly, spotlights came on, the glaring brightness making it impossible for them to open their eyes. Before they could defend themselves, 10 enemies emerged from the darkness, instantly firing hundreds of bullets at the 4 of them. Each of them was hit by dozens of shots and died on the spot. It was a brutal ambush. The enemies checked their vital signs, and once certain that no one was still alive, they prepared to leave. But at that very second, the woman's pupils refocused, and her eyeballs began to move. They resumed breathing, their gunshot wounds started to heal, and the bullets lodged in their bodies were pushed out. When the enemies noticed them standing up again, their first reaction was to reload, but it was too late. The immortals, having regained their muscular ability, pounced like lions on a hunt. Years of being together had made their coordination seamless. They retaliated against the enemy's violence tenfold. The female squad leader took out her 1,000-year-old double-bladed axe. With each swing of the axe, an enemy was immediately taken down. By the 10th swing, all 10 enemies wearing bulletproof vests had been dealt with, and they could not revive. Once certain that the enemies could no longer launch an attack on them, the 4 immortals began to investigate the scene and noticed cameras in every corner of the room. In other words, the moment they died and revived had been fully captured on film. Someone wanted to investigate them. Who was it? It was a former CIA investigator. Even though he had already guessed the immortals' abilities, actually seeing dead people come back to life still made him panic.